Hey everyone, my name is Galit and welcome back to another junk journal with me. As usual, I'm starting out researching on what page I want to work on, and I'm just going through the pages to see where I want to work on. And I really love this page. It's from my mom's collection. It's a very old magazine page for knitting, crocheting, I think. And yeah, the picture is turned upside down because I looked at the writing, which says tank top. So the picture is upside down, but the words are not. So anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover the entire page, so it really doesn't matter. I have this ephemera, which I definitely got it from the graphics fairy, and I will link everything down below, as well as this beautiful butterfly on the flower. I just got the ledger ephemera that I want, to the size that I want. I just wanted to cut the red at the top and just cut a bit on the sides. And yeah, I wanted to distress it, and at first I wanted to distress it with some brown, but it wasn't enough, and I'm using the black, and I will link everything down below. The black turned out very beautiful, and I really love the burnished look on the page, but I also wanted to put a bit of a brown on there, so I pulled out another distress ink and I put a bit more brown on it, and I really love how this turned out. The color turned out just the way I wanted. I decided to use this scrap of paper with the music sheet on it, and I just crumple a little bit just to give it more texture to the page. And now I'm thinking what I want at the bottom as well. And I decided to go with the book page again, but I also wanted to use a bit more letters, and again, I really don't remember where I got this from. And again, if you know this image and you know where it's from, please let me know and I will link it below as well. And yeah, I wanted to use the number 9 and the number 1 and the number 6 at first, but at the end I didn't use that. I just got this little scrap to the size that I wanted. I'm gluing the music sheet on the page. So yeah, I'm just starting to collage the page under that beautiful ephemera. And now I'm just cutting the butterfly. And I almost cut a part of the butterfly, but I'm glad I didn't. And yeah, I cut the number 1. And I'm trying to see how and where I want to place the butterfly. Now I'm adding the number 9 and the number 1. And I really love how this turns out. And yeah, I'm gluing the beautiful ephemera. And I'm trying to delicately put the butterfly because I almost tore it again. And yeah, now I'm just distressing a bit the numbers. There's lots of residue from the brush. I really need to replace it. And yeah, I already replaced them, but I really needed even before. So yeah, this is the number 9 and the number 1 that I want to use. And I'm just gluing it onto that ephemera and onto the page as well. Now I'm using double-sided tape to make the pocket. And then I'm just cutting the excess edges at the side. I'm just cutting at the left edge. I don't care about the bottom because it looks okay the way it is right now. I took a coffee dyed index card and now I'm trying to search for another tag so you can easily pull out the card from the pocket. And I chose one of these two. So yeah, I'm just checking that it fits into the pocket. I'm distressing the tag and the index card, and I'm gluing the tag onto the index card. And I went in the big area so I will have lots of area to journal on. After I put it inside a pocket to see if it fits, I wanted to put something at the top of that pocket. I really love this image of this young woman and I really want to use that. This is a wallpaper that I found. It's a sticker wallpaper. And yeah, I really love this wallpaper, so I just cut this image and just checking to see how it really goes on top of that pocket. After I'm sure I want to use that, I distress the image and I put even on top of the image as well because it was very shiny. After I put the image, I decided I wanted to put a little scrap of paper and I very slowly peeled a bit the sticker and so I could put the little scrap underneath it, and it turned out really well. Then I thought I wanted to put a little label, and I just went through my labels to see what will fit better. And I chose this small one. Because I really love that it's blue, and the stamp is blue and the butterfly is blue. So yeah, now I took the index card and I just used my micron 04, I think. Yeah, and I'm just writing. And I wrote about a dream that I had about my mom and a woman that I saw in the dream with lots of butterflies. So I'm just describing the dream. Everything reminded me of my mom, but also it was very fantasy-like, so I just wanted to document that. And yeah, after I wrote everything I wanted, I placed it back into the pocket. So yeah, the pocket is pretty much ready. I really love this design. I wanted to add something like radiant blue color to match that stamp a bit more, and I went with my Inktense pencils. I chose a blue pencil and I just lightly, very lightly added a bit color around that butterfly. So yeah, I messed up a bit because I wanted to gently brush the color but I ended up smudging it a bit, so, but that's okay. After, I'm very happy with how it turns out, and I'm really loving this index card that I can pull out. But using very gentle pages, it's a bit hard because I already torn it a bit. I forgot that I added the date, and immediately after I wrote 2020, so I added a 21 and on the index card as well. I'm still not used to writing 21. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the finished page. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Come back next time and you will see how I'm decorating the other side of that page. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!